Hey everyone! Welcome to our second video of Malta. Our journey continues. If you haven't seen Malta Part 1, make sure to check it out on our channel. And hopefully, by the end of this video, we've managed to convince you to visit this beautiful country. Enjoy! We are now in Valletta, the capital of Malta. It's a city packed with historical buildings, so much so that it really feels like walking through an outdoor museum. As we walked through the city's limestone alleys, we were absolutely charmed by the beautiful display of Baroque architecture. And we were also tempted to make some quick stops by the pastry shops and the cafes. But we were on a tight schedule, because at midday, we were going to see something quite special. At midday, we were going to see the saluting battery. And here it is. For 500 years, the guns protected the harbors. Also, firing a gun was a way of marking an important moment of the day, such as noontime. Nowadays, it's a big tourist attraction. One gun is fired every day at midday, and I have to say there's quite a crowd gathering up for this event. And I can't blame them. You get a spectacular view of the harbor from here. This is St. John's Co-Cathedral, and there's a lot much more to see in Valletta. We saw this guy who was playing the piano beautifully in front of the cathedral, and we spent some time listening to him and dancing around and remembering beautiful moments because he played the song we had for our first dance during the wedding. So it was noontime and we were hungry, and our friend recommended a great restaurant. It's called Pasta Us. It was quite an experience to eat there because you can choose whatever pasta you want. And if you lack any inspiration, as we did, they can recommend what type of sauce goes with whatever pasta you chose. The food was delicious, and again, it was an experience. As mentioned in the previous video, we went to Malta during winter time. It was early January, and it was buzzing with tourists, full of life. I can't imagine how Malta looks like during summertime. We definitely have to go back there. But again, it was really nice and really fun. So we were getting ready to leave Valletta and we noticed this. It's funny because Delia is my name, and apparently Delia is a surname in Malta. So probably pronounced differently, but we decided to have some fun. This is Molly, our friend's cat. In the previous video, you saw Spark, her dog. He was a bundle of joy. But Molly was an inspiration for us to get a cat. And this is Marsa Schlock. I'm very proud to be able to pronounce that. The locals were setting up the morning market, and we were getting ready to leave the Gozo Island. On our way, we made a quick stop to see Popeye village. Apparently, this was the film set of the musical production in the 1980s called Popeye. Funky little place. Waiting in line to get to the ferry took longer than the actual ferry ride to Gozo Island. I think we spent about 10 or 15 minutes on the ferry, and then we got to Gozo. Gozo has a unique beauty. It's much more rural. The landscape, it's much more rugged. It's really nice. Beautiful place to visit. This is the Citadel. Love is in the air. So you can clearly see that there aren't as many tall modern buildings. It was a sunny day, but as you can see, the tall buildings and the narrow streets really kept the shade in. So the architecture is not only beautiful, but also very practical. If you are interested in the history of Gozo Island, there is a history museum that you can visit. Well, you will learn a lot of things about the French and the British occupation. Also, they will play a documentary film at certain times, you need to ask them, about the history of the island. It was really nice and really informational. This landscape looks out of this world, you guys. It's so spectacular. Now, this is where the Azure window used to stand. Unfortunately, in March 2017, it fell into the sea. You can still see a shadow of it over there in the seawater. But apparently, this is where a scene from Game of Thrones was filmed. It was during Daenerys and Khal Drogo's wedding. We decided to have a Mexican standoff, and clearly none of us could win at poker. Here we are at Gasry Valley. We got a spectacular view of it from above with crystal clear waters, calm waters, and a pebble beach. This is a great place for snorkelers and divers because you can explore all of the underwater caves. Now, the weather wasn't exactly fit for swimming, but we got to try our hand at throwing pebbles. Clearly, Livy was the best at it. It was our last day in Malta and we were blessed with this beautiful sunset. Wow, what a way to end the holiday. Thank you so much guys for watching our second video of Malta. If you've enjoyed our video, make sure to check out our channel. Until next time, see ya!